Merry Christmas, everyone. I know it's not Christmas, and if you're watching this and you thought it was, then I'm sorry. I apologize. There's nothing I can do for you. This is OneMoreDissident, and this is the Resident Evil 2 Let's Play. I took the weekend off. My God, I didn't put up a video every night. I must be some kind of monster. Yeah, for some reason, you can't check Rebecca's desk in this version. We're in Claire's game now. And, grab the bow gun, right? Yep, I can't do anything. And I spent most of today reading up about the Resident Evil universe. So, instead of a properly scripted event, where do you guys even come from? Where did you come from? Yeah, I'll just, deal with you. Okay, that didn't work at all. That was highly not successful. I'm off my game now. So I'm going to tell you some information about Resident Evil. That's a lot of dudes. We're going to use the old grenade launcher. About Resident Evil 1.5, about Elsa Walker, and basically just about the universe. So in Resident Evil 1.5, Claire, of course, didn't exist. Instead, we had Elsa Walker, and football kick. Wham! Love it. That's like real football, not American football. So Claire didn't exist. They instead of a character of Elsa Walker, who's pretty much exactly the same, except that Elsa was not related to any of the other characters. And Claire is related to Chris. And that they did that just to include some connections to the previous games, without including one of the older characters. That's always nice. Yeah, the key obviously isn't as useful. Leon's weapons are much cooler. Another interesting fact I found out is, well, I knew about this sort of before. That a lot of the game had been done. Apparently, Resident Evil 1.5 was 80% finished before they canceled it and changed it into the game we now see. And there was a whole bunch of very different setups to it. Probably gonna have to do the same puzzle I did as Leon, aren't I? Well, that's just bollocks. One of the things that they definitely changed a lot is the inclusion of different enemies. Just like last time! Wait, so who actually puts up the thing then? Or who actually falls? You can't repair it, can you? Anyway. Instead of the lickers and the zombies, of course, we're going to be in the game. No, that ain't right. Wait, do we have a different setup this time? Well, instead of the spiders, we were going to have something called web spinners, which were still spiders, but they were going to act more like Sydney funnel webs and hide in vents and stuff and jump out, which is cool. Let's just not push that for now. Let's see what happens if we push this one, right? And one of the other cool enemies that it was going to be in it was the Eliminators, who ultimately did end up in Resident Evil 0. Although not quite in the same format. I saw a video today, I've never seen it before, and I've looked this up before, of the Eliminators. What the hell is that? I'm gonna guess it's just another useful key that doesn't make any sense. Serpent stone, that doesn't make any sense at all. Alright, we got which key here? Diamond. Alright, let's see if I can remember where diamond key does. Anyway, the Eliminators in Resident Evil 0 are based on monkeys. Chimpanzees, actually, I think it was what it was. Where am I now? Oh, right there. First floor. Gotcha. And the Eliminators that I saw in that video there appeared to be based on more gorillas. They were much larger in size, and, wait, is that an herb? Yeah, it does appear to be an herb. I can't take it anyway. And they kind of knocked you down and killed him without too much trouble in the video that I saw. What else did we have in there? No enemies up here now. And that ladder looks a little crooked. I also found out that Hunk's weapon, Hunk is, of course, the fourth survivor in the Resident Evil 2 scenario, it mentions that his gun is also called the Matilda, which is unusual because it was a reference to the movie The Professional, I think. I don't remember what that movie's called. I'm also not entirely sure I want to go with Claire here. That would be the fastest way to go, but of course I can't go that way. Well, let's run the entire way through, and we're probably going to have to run into more stupid zombies. At least we can dump off some crap we don't want. I also need the lighter, and I'm not sure where to get that. I'm going to keep this key around for a little bit, because I think it can help me out somewhere. Yeah. Hey! Get away from me! Oh, we are definitely going to heal him now. This camera angle is not making this any easier. Right, so we've attacked 3 times in one room. Definitely not a good setup here. Oh, come on. Yeah, I believe it's 6 shots takes out an enemy with Leon's gun, or 5. But as you can see, Claire's gun is decidedly more ineffective, or decidedly less effective, to use, you know, statements that actually make sense. We'll see if we can just run past you. We did. Oh, come on! This is just going awful. So we're going to avoid that hallway as much as possible from here on out. Oh, crap. Oh. Well, in Leon's game, you'll recall, we saw like 8 zombies in here. Ah, this is excellent. You know, you'll notice that it says 36 or 18. Oh, we can just lockpick this. There we go. Wait, no, that's a plastic bomb. I thought that was going to be the lighter there. You'll notice it says 36 and 18, but it doesn't really mean that. Because I don't actually get that many shots. The bow gun always shoots in sets of 3. And I don't remember what's in this room anymore. Okay. If you aim with the shotgun up, it actually works, right? Not this time, apparently. So as we've noticed, Claire's game seems to be noticeably harder. Or at least a lot more full of zombies. And we have a real issue here. And there's Marvin Branning. And there's the detonator. But we can't take the detonator because we don't have enough space. So we're going to limp around for a while. Another interesting thing about Resident Evil 1.5 was that it wasn't set up in even a remotely similar map set. Well, there were a couple of scenes that were the same, especially in the lab. But in a lot of the earlier areas, the police station didn't look at all the same. In Leon's game, interestingly enough, I think I can just dump off some items in here. That'd be nice. In the Leon's game, he was already going to be here, working with cops to try and hold off people. I also learned that apparently Irons is hunting people for because he's crazy. There is no 4. He's just crazy. So we're gonna dump off that whatever it is. We're not gonna take... Oh, we're gonna need that too. Oh, you know what we can dump off? We can dump off the film. And not take things. Evidently, on the weekend that I've taken off, I've forgotten how to play this game. And, on that note, I'm gonna not forget to, stop the video here. Be right back.